Sorry about that. Why do I keep getting like a creepy feeling? Like really, really creeped out. Creeped out feeling. Something's really creeping me out, man.
You've got mail.
Confirmation. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the video. I'm just getting creeped out. I don't know why. It's gonna have something to do with your neighbor or someone, friend of yours. I'm talking like really creeping out type of feeling. I wonder if it's just me or what. I doubt it. For some weird reason, I get the feeling like I might have the answers or something. I don't want to say that. But yeah, I'm getting like a really creeped out feeling like I'm the only one that has the answers to something. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. It's really freaking me out. Really freaking me out. All right. I'm feeling like an immature energy though. Hi. What is that a picture of? Oh, it's Chinese. Jackson Carr edits. Hi, how you doing? How you mom and them? Yeah, I just been getting like this really freaky like feeling. I don't know why. Like it's freaking me out, man. It is freaking you out, man. Korea, how you doing, Korea? I thought that was like a girl name. Just kidding. Oh, just kidding. I kid, I joke. All right. Let's see what Pappy's got to say. Let's see what Pappy's got to say about all this. Because I'm getting really freaked out. I don't know why. Something's freaking me out, man. You are freaking out, man. Stop worrying about what is beyond your control and start focusing on what is. Some things are just written in the stars, my friend. Now is the time to step back and watch your life unfold before your eyes. Some of the best things happen when you least expect it. Ooh. Some of the best things happen when you least expect it. All right, let's see. Clear and concise on the general energy. Spirit, please and thank you. And for those of you that are Korean, please and thank you. Just kidding. Clear and concise message. You like that? All right. I'm just playing. Are you doing a spirit? Yes, I'm doing a spirit reading. You like how My mouth doesn't match my, yeah. Clear and concise. I'm just doing a general. You want me to do a spirit read? Like, what do you mean a spirit read? Like, who's renting vacancy in your home? Ah, who is renting vacancy in Jason Carr Edit's home? Who is renting vacancy in Jason Carr Edit's home? Ah, that's the questions you should ask, my friend. It's not what can identity theft compensation do for you, but what can I do to help you? Who is renting vacancy in Jason Carr Edit's or Jackson Carr Edit's home? Oh, how you love to whistle and sing. Oh, how you love to dance and swing. Your future life with joy will ring, with all the happiness it will bring. You have a very sympathetic nature. You devote a great many hours to the welfare of others. You have a very fine mind, and if you cultivate it properly, you will be very successful. You are very fond of sports and love to dance. You have a graceful walk and a determined step. You always walk as though you know exactly where you're going. People respect you for your determination. You will endure some hardship in the near future, but eventually everything will turn out for the best, and unending happiness will be yours. And then it says, unexpected wealth will arrive. Remember, he is richest who is content with the least. For content is the wealth of nature. Although you may look for riches, realize that wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. When riches come, do not forget that man's true wealth is the good he does in the world. So when opportunity knocks, grab it. It is easy at any moment to resign the possession of great fortune. To acquire it is difficult and arduous. All right. Oh, thank you. What's going on with Jackson Carr Edits? Jackson Carr Edits. Who is renting out Jackson Carr Edits' home? All right, Jackson Carr Edits. Jackson Carr Edits. You have bottom overall at your energy right now. You have the roulette table. Okay, some gambling. It says, round and round the ball will spin till it draws your good luck in. Ah, I can foretell for you, like this, I can foretell for you good luck in a month or two. The crystal gazer has wonderful things in store for you. A dear one will return from a long trip, and your whole life will be different. You have a patient disposition, and your patience is about to be rewarded. Despair not, I say, for your days of despair will soon be over. Your calm spirit and your good sense will see you through all emergencies. You have many friends, particularly in the armed forces. They are loyal to you and are glad of an opportunity to be of service to you. So it seems some sort of an emergency that will pay off in a month or two, but says to kind of, let me gaze for a moment. I'm seeing clouds. Seeing seeing someone who has a cowboy hat. They're like an old person. They have like a, they almost like freakishly like cartoon-like. Yeah, they have like that mustache or something like that. Like they look very cartoon-like. If I'm making sense. They have like the white hair. Yeah, I can see him. Yeah, I can see him very clearly. He's got like he looks like he's got like the mustache. It looks like really white and puffy. Like he's got the like the really cartoon character looking like demeanor about him, like the almost like the bald head, but it's like he's got like the white around here or something, and it's like really cartoon like, and he's got like this white puffy mustache. It's like fluffy, like white. What? Yeah, you know who I'm talking about? He has a cowboy hat on too. Um, he almost looks like cartoon like. He's doing something. Is he playing like the banjo or? No, he's not playing the banjo. Okay, I see him. He's like a wizard. He looks like a wizard. He almost looks like Dumbledore or whatever his name is. This could be also like a Korean hat. Like one of those like really pointy hats. Like this. I see a wall. Like this wall has like it's got like squares. Like it's dented in or something like that, like that. He's sitting on a mat. He has like a mat in front of him. I don't know if there's like candles lit or what this is. Could be like hot coals or something like that. I don't know, but he's got like a mat or something like right in front of him. He's got really big feet too. I lost my thought. Sorry. No, but my inheritance does go back to like those times. Now I'm telling you what I see, like exactly what I was looking at. Like I don't know exactly what I'm looking at. I'm just the messenger, but there's like a curve too, like there's like a statue and then there's like it curves off, the room curves off like this, almost like circular or something like that. Like it's a long hallway, like it curves all the way around. I'm seeing like an Indian man or like a tall Indian man that just stands there like right where it curves or something. You know, like I'm seeing like one of those like Kind of like a tall one of those like Indian man that's like how you know, it's like just standing there, like right where the I see. Okay, now I see two people walking around that curved hallway, or just one, maybe one or two. I lost the vision. I see a shadow. I see there's like a door that goes off this way or whatever. Or something. No, it's like a vanity or a door or something like that. It could be a closet, something like that. Okay, I lost my vision now. Is the statue white? No, that was like the weird. I could have been picking up on someone else's energy on that first one. But I did see like, okay, I see, hold on. It almost looks like a classroom wall, I want to say. Looks weird. Okay, I'm losing the vision. Hold on. Okay. It looks like an Aztec wall, kind of like a... Could be a bed. Like there's like a bed, and it looks like this Aztec wall or a classroom wall or something. This could be bunk beds I'm looking at. I don't know. I'm losing my vision. I see like a light or something. It's like circle and it's like on the wall or something. It's like a weird light bulb, or it could be on the ceiling. I don't know. I see someone sitting in a chair. The person with the puffy white hair, like, never mind. I see someone watching TV. Sitting there watching TV. They could have like a half ponytail. They have white hair. I don't know. I don't want to look into this anymore. I mean, you are distracting me from what I was freaking out about, but feeling better now. Yeah, I see like a bunch of little statues like along this like curved like wall or whatever this is. I see like a bunch of little statues like right alongside of it. Looks like a train or something. I don't know. I lost my view. I don't want to go too much into that because I don't want to steer in the wrong direction. I see someone with like this weird like, okay, I see like a lampshade hat or something like that, or someone's got like a lampshade. I don't know. It was really weird. Like a lampshade hat. Alright. Alright. Jackson Carr edits. It says, yes, you've been up against it at times, and fate has been on the bottom of it all. Okay? So this is saying that you've been up against it all at one point in time, and fate has been at the bottom of it all. Okay? And then on this side you have the gambling man. Now you can look ahead to better times. You will dream about sun, and that will be the beginning of the bright future. You are a very sincere individual, and like to be surrounded by the good friends. Your money troubles will soon disappear, and you will be able to indulge in a few luxuries that you've been craving. You will be besieged by those less fortunate for monetary help, and no one will go unaided. So you're going to come across some money, and you're going to have to help everybody. So this is telling me that this is like the way that you have gotten or received some sort of wealth that you've come upon. Okay? Um you're everybody's gonna be like, gimme, 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 gimme. Like, and this is because the way that you obtained this wealth. Okay? Um, so like, you know how they say all money is not good money or something like that? This is like, you're not going to be able to like invest it where you want to invest it. It's always going to be someone else needs something or something like that. You got to aid someone else. And this is for like the greater good of mankind, or for things to go the way that you want them to go, because of the way that you obtain these finances in some sort of way. I do see the gambling person at the bottom. So you could have came up on someone else's money or something. And if you don't invest this, which is going to be next to near impossible to invest it, okay? Because, and I say this because it's the rules of karma, and it's the way that the world spins. Like, I don't know how to really explain this. It's not going to work out in your favor, or how you see it, okay? Things never will, okay? That's for anybody and everybody. And I mean that. It's like how you envision things, certain things in your life. That's how we can see it, right? And it could always what? Be better, right? We could always critique it in a way to make it better, like in some form or fashion. So this is like where your ideas come from, your intellectual property, things like that. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just, how does the monk, what was the monk's story? He said, he told me a story about how when, I can't remember the whole story. Dang it. I'm going to have to ask him. He said a story about what people envision, like whenever they go to heaven, or like what happens after you die when you go to heaven. And he said that first couple steps that you take, like after the stairway is there right before your eyes, like you first two steps that you see the light and the stairway, and you kind of look back at your life and you think, should I be taking these stairs, like, or should I just sit here in limbo, or like, whatever it is. Like, I'm probably butchering this, but you look back after the first
You've got
steps,
mail.
confirmation, after the first couple steps, and then you envision yourself, you say, well, yes, of course, these are the stairs that I'm supposed to be taking. So you continue up the stairway, and I can't tell the story as good as the monk did, but he said, in the first vision, and he said right before you, as he told it so much better, man. Damn it, I'm probably gonna butcher this for you. But he said in the first vision, there was 3 portraits before the man who had died and went to the stairway. And in the first vision was a vision of a time that he regretted, that if he could go back in time and change, that he would. And it's him and someone he really cared about very much, and something that he said to that person, and it changed the whole outcome of everything. Like, and it showed you that exact moment that they said that you said something that you ultimately regretted saying to that person, and it showed you right before your eyes, and then you were given the opportunity. Now, vision 2, or would you go back in life and change that moment? And then, so you get to choose after it's all done. And then the second vision is shown before you. And it's a vision of a time you did something you wish you would have never have done. Like, you completely regret your actions, not what was said, but your actions. Something that completely changed the outcome of life and how you saw it and everything. And you always thought to yourself, if you had the chance in life to go back and change it, would you go back and change it? Now, vision 3 is different, okay? So you have your what was said, and if you could change what you said, what you did, and if you would go back in time and change what you did. And then the third vision is your vision, how you see your life, how you always envisioned it, right? Perfect to the T. You're on a sailboat, you're out there in the middle of the ocean, sailing the ocean, and you think to yourself, yes, this is my vision. This is my life. This is how I always envisioned my life. So would you pick 1, 2, or 3? And I think how the monk put it was, he said that of course you're going to pick vision 3 and then go up 10 more steps to heaven. And I think the only thing I could come up with aside from that was, well, if that's how everybody envisions their life in vision 3 is, yes, this is my life, like on the sailboat or whatever it may be, that's your vision. Like the people that you hurt in vision 1 and vision 2, the things that was said and the things that was done completely changed the outcome. And you have to think about it whenever those people go too, like they want to have their vision too. And so you have to kind of go back in time and you have to fix those mistakes that you made in a prior lifetime, you know. And in order for other people to experience that too, heaven on earth, pretty much, right? So, like, that's the whole gist of it. But the monk, he told me the story much better, like way, way better. But the only thing I could come up with in that was the same respects is like, if you haven't completely been able to honor yourself, or you haven't lived out your complete spiritual mission in this world, like to accomplish like earning your keep or whatever it may be, then there are certain karmic things that you can be forgiven for because you haven't yet reached that peak of that spiritual lesson to learn that lesson yet. But once the spiritual lesson is learned, okay, and you know you're right from wrong and you do it anyway, that's kind of where it all comes into play. And you will remember that time, you know, you come up on that money years from now. You will remember how you got that money, how you got that fortune. And don't think people don't already know how you got it. Don't think for 1 second that they don't already know. That's the spiritual beauty of it, because it just might be the right pile of money you came across. I'm just saying. So that's an opening for you to learn that lesson and to learn that journey, because people have their own vision. Yes, that's how I see my life. That's how I see my life. And that's how they all want it to be. So even though it's not always perfect, we always get the chance to go back and help them and go back and change it so that they can have that vision too. So not always just taking what, yes, this is all mine, it just fell in my lap, blah, 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 is part of the lesson, but it's part of the reward too. Like if you know it, if you know the goodness behind it to do with it and everything, yeah, that's the blessing. That's the beauty of it right there. But in between, when you're immature, you have not reached that peak in like a knowing, or you're not in that right state of mind, should I say, to have access to that. That means that something is out to play here in a different type of energy. So it just depends where you're at, especially with the gambling right here. You'd want to be very careful about that, and to make sure and do right with it, because it's more than likely the people that know that you came across this or come up on this, they set you up to have it, okay, in some sort of way. you're still connected. So you have to go back and think about how you've affected others' lives. Have you helped them, or have you hurt them, or hindered them in any way where they can't move forward? So you have to think that through, okay? You have to really think about it. All right, next we have when you pull a card and draw a heart, someone here, not again, no, okay. When you pull a card and draw a heart, you and your beloved will never part. You are a strong believer in fate, so you are gambling on something here. You feel that you have no control over your destiny. Fortunately, you are destined to be very happy indeed. You've had some trouble, mostly caused by inconsideration of others. How dare you love me, basically, is what this is saying. Um, but fate will be kind to you, and you can expect your life to run on a smoother pattern. You're somewhat irresponsible, and that has caused you some hardships. You have a neat and tidy nature and can't tolerate slovenliness around you. Since you demand this of yourself and others, you will always live in a tidy atmosphere. This is a person you're dealing with. So this is somebody who is destined to come into your life, okay, at the right time here. You drew the correct card. You were supposed to come towards this person. And I'm getting some sort of inconsideration of others. Something about, you could have someone that likes to keep the home tidy or your atmosphere tidy for you so that you can think, so that you can continue to come across things like you do. But you're still leaving in the dark here, a little something right here in the dark, okay? You might be trying to cross the border like a little too soon. Like, you know, in tarot, how like things are numbered 1 through 10, okay? What happens after 10? It's like what happens, kind of like, it's like most people would say, like, in tarot, your life has reached its peak or its most it can possibly feel in cups, in pinnacles, and everything. Your life's most fulfilled moments of life have been completed in a 10, right? Because everything's 1 to 10. You work up to that. So it seems like kind of almost like cheating in a bit of a sense, but it's not really cheating. It's like forced upon you in some way, shape, or form from gambling. So it's like pretty devilish energy. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty devilish. But if you fairly win it, or if you fairly won it, then you fairly won it. So, I mean, that's just that. Fair game. Like, the devil went down to Georgia. He was looking... No, I'm just kidding. That's pretty good, old boy. How does that... I can't remember. My friend, he used to say it really fast. His name was Shorty. He would go off on that song, but he completely reworded the whole thing. Anyway, I haven't seen him in years, but he was so funny. He had me laughing. All right. So, okay, here now we have this, okay? So it's like you're like a ray of sunshine, okay? You could feel like also like your head is getting like a little bit bigger in some way. I want to say like you could be experiencing migraines in some sort of way, or like radiation, or like some sort of like I don't know, how do I put this? However this is happening or occurring, it's not happening on your own, okay? I'm late for a very important date, or something like that is what I'm hearing. Or like You were supposed to have gained some sort of wisdom or something. But I'm picking up on like a slight detour that you took when somebody was trying to get your attention on something. This is what gives you strength in your relationships, okay? It says you've had to balance your time recently between work and friends. Your work consists of whatever you are obliged to do, and your play consists of whatever you are not obligated to do. Just remember, better is a person of humble standing who works for himself than one who plays the great person but lacks food on the table. This is a delicate balance indeed, for if you do not get it right, you may be likened to a tree whose branches are numerous but whose roots are few. The winds come along and uproots it and sweeps it down. You will soon master this balance, work and love. These are the very basics of life to master indeed. Like I said, you got to kind of earn it in life. You work up towards the 10. You don't gamble, slide through. I mean, but that's what you've been doing, obviously. I mean, I can't confirm nor deny if that is what you're doing. You haven't said much, but be careful about that, because whenever you're getting passes like that in life, it says, for if you do not get it right, you may be likened to a tree whose branches are numerous but whose roots are few. The winds come along and uproots it and sweeps it down. You will soon master this balance, work and love. These are the very basics of life to master indeed. So it's saying, like, if you don't know the lesson that you halted at here with some sort of irresponsibility here, and you're just rushing straight through to the core of it in life, it's saying it's kind of like a relationship. How you start it is how it's going to end, okay? So, like, if you start it really fast, it's going to end really fast. So, like, if you're obtaining things, certain items or luxuries that you're like, wow, why is it going so fast? You need to ask yourself those questions, because something is going to be uprooted out of your energy if you don't get it right or something like that. It's kind of like something you promised someone, or something you something like that. All right, and it's kind of like if you get sidetracked from that, the dream or the idea, or where you know this network is coming from, or where you know this fortune came from, and you ignore that, it's going to be swept out in front of you, where like you're going to be like, but that was my lucky whatever, like, and it's going to be gone. It's going to be gone right before your eyes, because you didn't treat it right. You didn't get it right. If you don't get it right, is what it's saying. But it's almost saying like you won't get it right because you missed some sort of a lesson back here. I don't know. So be careful with this energy, because it could go one of two ways, but you definitely missed some lessons. And it says if you don't get it right, it's like you reading the fine print or something with the devil. I mean, I don't know. I can't say. Wow, your obstacle is this. Your wish is granted. That's your obstacle. Is going to be getting what actually truly makes you happy. What is your actual wish? That's why I said be careful of taking advantage of someone, because it just might get swept out from before your eyes, and before you know it, that person's not going to be there to teach you those lessons. So that's your obstacle, is your wish is granted. Sure, worldly things and of that sort. I mean, if you think about it, those can fulfill you for the time being, okay? But I want you to think about this. When you're really, really older, okay? Like when you're up there in age, okay? When say you're in a nursing home, like way years from now, okay? Eventually you find yourself in one of those, okay? I want you to imagine if you were sitting in one of those, how would you leave your mark in this world if you felt like you hadn't left your mark? Sure, everything came easy, fast, money, cars, clothes, hoes, whatever the case may be, but how did you leave your mark? What did you leave your mark? So it's like the old saying goes, something like one would turn into, I don't know, like for instance, some people would say that they would turn into a gargoyle or something fantastic, something you can make by hand sitting in the nursing home just by listening to music or feeling like, how would you leave your mark? Like that feeling, holding on to it and carving it into your last life's work. And then you have to think about that, how after you're gone, years from now, how your grandchildren, after you're gone, how are they going to look at that item and think back and remember you for it? Okay? Like, so, I mean, for instance, like, I'll say this, like, my grandmother that just recently passed away, she was not in a nursing home or anything like that, but she used to have this, I forgot what it's called, but it was a cover for her vacuum cleaner. I'll never forget that. And because when I was a kid growing up, I was like, why do you have this weird cow, pilgrim cow over your vacuum cleaner? And if you look it up, like the meaning behind it is so sweet. It's like it had some sort of saying like, after time has gone on and you feel like you don't need me anymore and that you put me away like this vacuum cleaner or something like that. Like it was saying like how like grandma's still always there, or like she's always there even if you put her away off in the corner to collect dust or whatever. It's weird. It was so cute though. And so it's just like the cutest things that older people make that are in nursing homes and stuff like that that really mean the most, that people just throw away. They just toss them out, toss them away. But they can actually become like the most precious prize like items that that you will never even know that that's where they left their mark. And they're really precious items, like really. Anyway, that's just something I should share with you. But anyway, we're doing the Pappy Speaks anyways. He also says, restless feet may walk into a snake pit. Although downtime certainly is important to have, too much of it can be venomous. Your idle hands and feet may lead you into a pit of temptation and problems. Be careful with your feet, or be careful with your free time, and find a healthy balance between work and leisure this month. Okay, so again, I was seeing like someone with big feet or something like that. And I didn't want to say it would look like a snake pit. It's not really a snake pit because whatever this is not too venomous. Like too much of it cannot hurt you. So I would have to say, even though we deal with snakes on a daily basis, I don't see this being very venomous or harmful for you at all whatsoever, okay? I see, however you do something, you just keep trucking or like you just keep going. So this is maybe to speak like maybe you need to go out more, have more time with your friends, I would have to say, than treading all over this like money, like how to make money, more and more. I would say like relax a bit and go out with your friends is what I would say, or someone who deserves to go out. Okay? To get some sort of an insight, okay? Because you might have missed something here. All right. It says a ship in the harbor is safe, but that is not what ships are built for. Take risks and venture out of your comfort zone. If you don't move beyond where you are today, you will never have more or be more. There is a trip that you have been thinking of taking. Go. You will make some valuable new contacts. Wow. Wow. I just sent my friend a book like that. That's interesting. But it says a ship in the harbor is safe, but that is not what ships are built for. Take risk and venture out of your comfort zone. If you don't move beyond where you are today, you will never have more or be more. So if you don't venture out of your comfort zone, you'll never know what kind of valuable new contacts you can come into contact with there. So you never know. Give me my ghetto wine glass. Yeah, so saying take a trip, you'll never know. Yeah, something like that. They see you loving on your something like that. They see you loving on yourself. All right. So it's kind of like saying like, be humble and then whenever you see the other side of things, like, be humble. And then you'd be like, I don't know. Sometimes you can just do this to yourself. What was I thinking? What in the hell was idiot? I'm just kidding. I mean, would you just look at the size of that boat? I mean, that boat's not very big anyway. Would you just like get rid of everything you own to live on one? I don't know. That seems a little crazy. Kind of seems like the storyline over here. Like, I mean, I don't know. If I lived on a boat, I would enjoy it. I would just buy a new outfit every day. You know? Just have my like humble little, that would mean that I've reached my, 1 to 10 of pentacles. Yes, I've reached my 10 of pentacles. And would I be more than willing to leave it all behind? Yes, I would. To be able to venture out and go see what's out there and go exploring, yes, that means that is a self-mastery task at hand that you could do and complete in life. Are the material possessions of any importance? Probably not. Probably not. So it's just to say, like, you can only fit so much on a boat. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. It's kind of like living in an RV on the water, probably, or something. Okay, last but not least, we got, are you tired? Are you weary? Does life feel drab and dreary? Despair not of this, my friend. I see happiness around the bend. Say farewell to those blues you have been nursing. Get in the habit of looking at the brighter side of life. You have a temperamental nature. You lose your temper easily, but regret it just as fast. You have a brilliant mind and enjoy reading and the fine arts. Your friends appreciate your intelligence and like to come to you with their problems. You have a very sympathetic nature. A dark-haired person who is trying to harm you will soon disappear from your life and you will be extremely happy. Wow, that almost seemed like it just came in right there at the end, like they just threw that in. But yeah, it says that you're going to have some intellectual conversations with people at the very end of this that you're going to see, everything's going to seem like it's such a drab. Like, oh my God, like, this is so boring. Like, that sort of thing. But it's saying, it's for your own good that happens, because there's certain elements and people and things around you that will just, you know, off like flies. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, just, you know, and they'll see you doing good, like in your zen and stuff like that, and it's like then you're like untouchable. They're like, you can see them coming miles away, and you're like, oh god, this again. Like, once you've become like, I don't know, like, get in the habit of looking at the brighter side of life. You have a temperamental nature. You lose your temper easily, but regret it just as fast. So this is saying don't try to do anything that's like temperamental. It's going to make you fly off the handle because, like I said, you could have missed something back here in a sense of a lesson to, kind of like, don't get too ahead of yourself here. Like, I just see someone that's like running straight into a snake pit to do something here or to sabotage something for someone that they can't sabotage or run. This is like something that's like real shit right here. Like, whatever this is, you think someone's lying to you, or you think that someone's trying to serenade you or some shit like that. No. It really is what it is. Like, it's nothing less than what it is. Like, it is right there in front of your face. Right there. And you can have it. You can have it. You can be a part of it or whatever. But it's just saying, like, you can't, you're just running straight into a snake pit with trying to do all this sabotage. And it says something about, I don't know. I can only say so much. But then again, sometimes you do have to rethink certain things. But you can manifest only so far. Yeah, this one fell out over your wishes granted. It says, you've been wondering if you have spent your time wisely. A man that is young in years may be old in hours. If he has lost no time, if you feel old, then you know you have not wasted any time. If you feel young, then do not waste the day before you know. Remember, a day is a fortune and an estate. If you lose a day, you lose life itself. Do not worry about the time experience. Each new day, a wave which has passed, cannot be called back, nor can an hour which has gone be returned. Your time will come by and by. There are great things in store for you. Swift, speedy time will bring new and interesting things this month, feathered with flying hours. Be careful over the years not to let it dissolve the beauty of thy brow. That fell out right there, so I had to read that one to you. But yeah, seems like you're kind of letting your feet get a little bit in front of you, and you're getting
You've got mail.
confirmation. You've got mail. Something like that. There's something you missed here, something you forgot, something you missed, a lesson, a person that just is in your energy, that this person just continues to try to sabotage someone. And what they're doing is trying to ruin any sort of future high hopes that this person would have with anybody of that sort, because this person gets all of their financial access to someone, or all their finances off of this person. It's so weird. It's like, that's what I'm really picking up on. It's like, and then this person takes it for granted and they go straight into, well, that comes with a price. It really does come with a price. You don't want to know what that price is. But I heard, I'll tell you this right now, that the price it does come with, once you've taken an opportunity like that, like if you do sell your soul or something like that, I heard that the devil does collect by taking your health from you, which would be like your health, and it would actually decrease over time. So yeah, sure, you could gain all this money and access, but your health will surely decline in time for you to spend it in all the right places that you would need to spend it. So it's like you would have to make quick decisions. I mean, I don't know. That's just in my experience from what I've seen in doing the tarot and learning all throughout spirituality. That's how it goes. Um, the devil will claim something health wise of yours, so that's why that it's there karmically. So I don't know. All right, let me keep going. This is just general energy. Let's do Old Pirate Speaks here. Your wish is granted. Okay, so yeah. Wish is granted. Clear and concise message, please and thank you, Spirit. Clear and concise. Trouble, trouble, boil and bubble. Over life's thorny path. Excuse me. Over life's thorny path, you'll stumble. That was really gross, I'm sorry. You'll stumble. Then you will awake one fine day and your troubles will have vanished away. You were nature's stepchild, always managing to get in trouble. Fortunately, you had an understanding mother who helped you smooth away your difficulties. One of these days, you'll awake to a peaceful world and great happiness will be yours. You have a sensitive disposition and are easily hurt. Try to develop a rough skin. You can fit easily into any group. You are a very impulsive individual. Life for you should hold no dull moments. Why am I picturing like an older man who is taking care of a woman that this man treats her like shit. Like she has to put up with a lot, just to have the things that she has because it's with the person that she has it with. And she's not willing to lose it. And this person knows that or something like that. And so she just sticks with it or like sticks it out and stuff like that because of what she gets from it. But the ultimate price she's going to have to pay is one lesson for another day. I'm just saying. Clear and concise, please and thank you, Spirit. Clear and concise. What a joy to look ahead, to read into the signs of your future. So much happiness is in store for you that the most brilliantly lighted stars will be put to shame by the brightness of your life. Ah, this is not all caused by sheer good luck. Nay, nay, my friend, your perseverance, your clever ways of handling your domestic problems, and your sincerity is dealing with others are pointing the way to their reward. Oh, happiness, what an elusive thing you are. But thank God you were born beneath the star. or born beneath its star. Something like that. So, yeah, you were born beneath its star. So, let me find out you're a star child. Are you a star child? Yeah, star child. All right. Indeed. All right, clear and concise. Please and thank you, Spirit. Clear and concise for the general energy. Clear and concise. All right. That's enough. Come on, Pirate. Let's get us a good reading now. Quit playing around. Okay. Airline message. Put on your own mask before helping others. So put your mask on yourself before helping and assisting others. This has something to do with the airline message. Someone could work at TSA or something, or you could be planning a trip by plane. It says, you are highly empathetic and can easily put yourself in another's shoes, sometimes to a fault. Your empathy often leads you to develop the compassion to help. This is a great quality to have, but too often you put the needs of others before your own. Learn to protect your energy. Remember that you do not need to set yourself on fire to keep others people warm. Soon, someone close to you will come for your help with an issue they are facing. This will be an ideal opportunity for you to practice the balance of helping others and settling or setting healthy boundaries for yourself. Doing this will lead you on the path to a happier, more fulfilled life. It's saying you construct your time too much with helping and saying you're assisting others with their mask before you're actually putting your own mask on yourself first, which is where you need to put your focuses at, okay? Or you could be taking a plane trip soon or someone's on a plane, but it does say something about remember that you do not need to set yourself on fire to keep other people warm. This is saying, like, if you're on a plane and someone's trying to like set a fire or something like that, you need to before you even think about getting on that plane with that person, like you need to really set a healthy boundary and acknowledge what's going on around you, that this person is not here for the betterment to help everyone. This person is obviously here to sabotage some shit. And I would be careful with this, because this message could be completely misconstrued, because it kind of needs both for it to fly, but or fly just right. But there's something that's off about this element right here, and it's not setting well. It's some sort of a boundary that has been set. Okay. So this is an owl. The owl is saying for you to shh. Okay. A wise old owl sat on an oak. The more he sat, the less he spoke. The less he spoke, the more he heard. Why can't you be like that wise old bird? Yes, my friend, your greatest fault is that you talk too much. Learn to keep a secret. However, your other golden qualities make up for your talkativeness. Your anxiety to help others and your consideration or other people's wishes has earned you many friends. So, a wise old owl sat on an oak. So this is saying someone in your environment's being really loud or talking too much. Or this is you. Your future life will, this is the person you're dealing with. Your future life will be very sunny. I see it in it a chest full of money. Be free to spend it as you see fit, because there will be plenty more of it. You are a fortunate person. You were born under a lucky star, and that will carry you safely through all your ventures. In time, your love life will be something for the world to talk about. You will be extremely happy. There will be those who envy you and try to harm you. Just really learn who your true friends are, and all will go very well with you. Your lucky stone is a ruby. So again, born under a lucky star child. Isn't that how it goes? Or the kiss. Star child. What is, I think that's what, what's his name? Gene Simmons is, right? The star child. So, your lucky stone is a ruby. Just really learn who your true friends are, and all will go very well with you. So, And again, you're getting the same star child right here. What a joy to look ahead, to read into the signs of your future. So much happiness is in store for you that the most brilliantly lighted stars will be put to shame by the brightness of your life. Ah, this is not all caused by sheer good luck. Nay, nay, my friend, your perseverance, your clever ways of handling your domestic problems, and your sincerity is dealing with others are pointing the way to their reward. Oh, happiness, what an elusive thing you are, but thank God you were born beneath its star. So this could say that somebody's family is paying for info or intel. I would have to say this is an inside job. That's what it sounds like to me. So I hope you get your rocks off, okay? I hope you get your rocks off. But I mean that's what's up, family. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Like, I don't know what I would do without y'all. Like, I mean, seriously, I don't know who else would pay my ransom. Except for my family. They would be like, "Oh, here's some money. Would you like to hold her ransom? I'll pay you to hold her ransom just to see who's gonna." Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it. I can't stand my family, man. They really just want to push me to my limit or see how far I can go. It's really funny, but all right. Let's see. Let's keep going. Stop worrying about what is beyond your control and start focusing on what is. Some things are just written in the stars, my friend. Now is the time to step back and watch your life unfold before your eyes. Some of the best things happen when you least expect it. That's in the obstacle position. So it's saying things happen when you least expect it. That's been an obstacle for you, is because they happen when you least expect it. Okay? Your recent solitude has led you to feel lonely. Cheer up, my friend. Things are not as bad as they seem. It is time to change your perspective and take action. Even a caterpillar spends time in isolation and loneliness before it gets its wings. Stop weeping your loneliness and start spending your alone time doing things that fulfill you. Read a book, get outside, or watch an inspiring movie. You will soon realize that solitude is bliss, and doing activities in your free time that fulfill you will lead to a more fulfilled life. Bingo! Yahtzee! Oh, here you go. It's saying something about a caterpillar being isolated and such forth and stuff like that. So your obstacle is, or the obstacle that you're experiencing is things that happen around you when you least expect them to, and you're trying to trot along with the storyline like, yes, I meant for it to happen that way, when really you had no clue it was coming to you like that, or you didn't even know it was like that. But you could be figuring this out now that it's really like that. It's really like that, but you just look like that. Isn't that the story of everyone's life? I mean, life is what you make of it, not what other people can make of it for you. You've got to be able to be the one to take it, run with it, and turn it into something like your own corporation, your own business, your own whatever it may be, but it's your own, and you own it, and it's become who you are, not someone else's family's business or the company or anything. And plus, family don't really should get involved in those sort of things. But you know, life is what you make it. It doesn't make, it helps you zero. I'm going to tell you this right now. It can help you out zero. If anything, it hurts you. Okay, next we have, yeah, it really hurts you in the end because, they get your report card, I'm guessing, or something. Okay, When you pull a card and draw a heart, you and your beloved will never part. You are a strong believer in fate. You feel that you have no control over your destiny. Fortunately, you are destined to be very happy indeed. You've had some trouble, mostly caused by inconsideration of others, but fate will be kind to you and you can expect your life to run on a smoother pattern. You are somewhat irresponsible, and that has caused you some hardships. You have a neat and tidy nature and can't tolerate slovenliness around you. Since you demand this of yourself and others, you will always live in a tidy atmosphere. Again, drawing a heart. This is like just taking the first heart that you see and trying to make it work for you while you cocoon yourself. So this could be beneficial to have someone clean your atmosphere for you, in, on, and around you while you are isolated here. Now, with the due to the inconsiderate, out of nowhere actions that have been forced upon you, and you kind of, stutter up on your words over this star, or whoever's becoming a star or something like that, you are kind of looking for words, is what I'm saying or seeing here, that you are looking for something to say whenever certain things happen at a moment's notice. But you're a wise old owl. You sat there and spoke less. You're very smart in everything that you do. You know more, you say less. And here we go. We are ending in the same way that the last one's energy started. Almost the same exact thing. With the Russian roulette. And I know I shuffled these. It says, round and round the ball will spin till it draws your good luck in. Ah, I can foretell for you good luck in a month or two. The crystal gazer has wonderful things in store for you. A dear one will return from a long trip, and your whole life will be different. You have a patient disposition, and your patience is about to be rewarded. Despair not, I say, for your days of despair will soon be over. Your calm spirit and your good sense will see you through all emergencies. You have many friends, particularly in the armed forces. They are loyal to you and are glad of an opportunity to be of service to you. This is saying put yourself out there more. Put yourself in an emergency situation where you could be seen in the light or something. Like, dang it. Do you just sit at home in a cocoon all day or something? Like, you don't have any friends that invite you out to go to the bar or anything? Probably not. You're probably just like me. Yeah, nobody ever invites me out. So I completely understand. I get it. I completely get it. Like, I could not start a riot on my own, that's for dang sure, but sure would help to get asked out to one. I can't make it up. I mean, I used to play pool every damn night. I was always playing pool. I was a pool shark, actually. I can really shoot some pool really good, actually. Pretty well, actually. My friend Shorty taught me how. Pretty good, but he could put every ball in the pocket in one break. The balls would just, and they were all in the pockets. Oh, he was a damn good pool player. I've learned some of my greatest tricks from the greatest. Anyways, guys, that is what I have for you. If you guys would like a private reading with me, all you have to do is hit me up in a Cashapp down below the description box. That's all you have to do. Just send me a donation, put your return phone number, and I'll send you a link. We can one-on-one, mano-y-mano. You can send me whatever, but I am charging $50 for a full spread wide open read, which will be pretty intellectual for you. It'll last forever. I mean, forever. But if you guys, that's something you're interested in, those are $50 through Cash App or PayPal, and it's down below the skirt there if you just click on it. And I typically will get back to you within the hour after you send in your donation. So And I do appreciate everybody for hitting the likes and the shares and all your subscribes and everything, guys. Notice that I'm not a licensed therapist and I don't claim to be one. It's a subscription. It's not a prescription, you guys. So if y'all need therapy or someone else to speak with, please do seek out other advice. And if you're just getting into tarot, try not to get yourself too mad or upset in other circumstances with other readers. Try to do this as diligently as possible till you learn the signs and the current energies and events before you go off on a spat, all right? Because that can kind of make you seem a little delulu at times. So anyways, hey John Smith, hey Algie. So if you guys would like a private reading with me or a one-on-one, more than welcome to do so. That is $50 through Cashapp or PayPal, and I'll get back to you within the hour. So I'll be up for quite a while tonight, guys, and I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's evening. Or if you would like a live reading with me too, I could do that as well. I don't have my money sign on here yet. I'm waiting on a company I'm working with to actually fix all of that for me and all into one account so that I don't have to worry about outside forces always trying to mimic me, copy me, degrade me, turn me any which way they want me to be. I mean, I'll be evil if you want me to be evil. I can. I mean, I'm here all night. So if you guys would like a one-on-one or a reading publicly, that is how you may do so. Until then, I don't have a dollar sign on the thing. So, all right, guys, y'all enjoy your night. Like, share, subscribe, tell your friends. Mwah. Hey, Algie. Hey, John Smith.